Hey everyone, it's your friend Think Noodles and welcome to Snapshot 13W17A that was just released yesterday. My last one went pretty well, so I figured I'd do another snapshot review. And first of all, I want to show you guys something that I was talking about in the last one. As you can see here, they added this with building blocks and categories for each. But if you remember, I said that the wool blocks combining for two wool blocks for one piece of carpet was kind of a ripoff. Well, there you go. 2 pieces of wool will give you 3 pieces of carpet, which makes it more efficient to use that as a floor than it would to be using a full wool block. Okay, now I'm gonna go to a new thing that they added, which is name tags. And we'll grab all these things, flint and steel, diamond shovel, and zombies, because there's a few things that I need to show you. So first of all, these name tags are only going to be found in dungeons, and you can go ahead and rename it. So we'll call this one Naruto, and then we'll name this one Charlie. Okay, so we've got 2 of these name tags, and again, these can only be found in dungeons, and they're only going to be in dungeons that are generated post 1.6. So I hope you guys let me creative those when they come out so I can name my dogs. But all you have to do is bring up your inventory, and I'll put that one there and that one there, and we just click on it, and there it is, Naruto. So you go here, and this is... You could do this with the anvil before by using spawn eggs and naming them, but this actually lets you rename things that are already created. So I can rename my dogs in my survival series, and I don't have to kill them and remake them. And then you can also name horses, but in order to do so, you have to get on it first, then look down, and then click it, and there you go. So there we go. So we got Charlie horse, and we got Naruto. Pretty cool. Okay, so now I wanted to show you guys something new about the zombies. And before we do that, we're gonna light all of this on fire because I want to demonstrate something. Now, Mojang has decided to make zombies a little bit more difficult, right? And they called it making them social. And what happens is, and this is going to be tweaked, so don't worry, it's not going to be as bad as it looks here. But basically, when you hit a zombie, there is a very rare chance that they will spawn other zombies near them. Sort of like calling friends from the dead. And that'll actually be really cool in caves and stuff, but not so much out here in the desert or whatever. And I think they're spawning more often than they intend. So I want to show you guys what you can do with it, though, because a lot of people are like, oh, that is so uncool. I don't want anything to do with that. Well, check this out. You could do something like this. So we'll go ahead and set it to, like, I don't know, 20,000. Okay, guys, I killed myself because, well, a couple of things. Have I mentioned how much I hate creepers? Yeah, so I had to rebuild that when I tried that again. And look at that guy. He is, he's trying to ruin it. Don't you dare ruin it. Okay, so anyway, what I wanted to show you guys is if you were to lure some zombies over to that thing that I made there, that little contraption. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's lure 8 over, and let's get up here in game mode S and call them over. Come on, guys. All right, there we go, and we'll get up here and drop in our little safe zone. And now, oh jeez, look at this guy. Come on, stop it. Okay, he almost ruined it again. So you just let these guys burn for a little bit, and then you can smack one, smack another one, and you can punch them too. And you just knock them back into the fire, and they will start calling their friends over because they're getting hurt by the fire. Now, I don't know if it's gonna stay this way. Oh, we got a testificate one, carrying the remains of the creeper. But you can see them sort of dropping down and falling in, and if you go ahead and kill them, you're going to get all of their stuff, and you're also going to get, and let's let some more come in here, and you're also going to get their rotten flesh, so you can fill up on food if you're just using your fist to hurt them. And yeah, they just keep coming and coming, and people are like really upset about this, but I don't think it's going to actually work in this manner like it is right now. So let's kill some off here. And what I also want to show you guys, and now we've got a bunch spawned in here, and we can go and get the XP. Once we kill these guys off, the XP balls will be available. There they are. Okay, I wasn't sure they would come in through the little hole in there, but as you can see, we're picking up XP and we're perfectly safe. So it's kind of a makeshift XP grinder, if you will. And what I want to show you guys is, well, and that's what you can get from just 8 zombies. So there we go. I think we're safe. Let's go ahead and open this up, and then you guys can see how much stuff we ended up with. And we just have to be careful not to walk into the fire. I should have made the rim a little bit wider, but yeah, and there's some food over there, and we got 14 pieces of rotten flesh on that side. There's some more food and XP over there. And what I want to show you guys actually is this. And we'll go to creative, and let's drop a couple more. Let's just pretend some zombies spawn here, 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 and maybe here. Sure. That's pretty, that's pretty accurate, right, guys? Okay. Now let's turn it to daytime and watch what happens. Okay, so this is why I don't think that it's the intended behavior, because, well, you get zombies dying, and then you've got more and more zombies that will spawn in from the air, and it just becomes kind of exponential. And that's not an intended behavior. And this actually will go on all day long. It'll just keep happening and happening, and it rains zombies. So like I said, I don't think that's intended, because it would be pretty easy to collect a lot of rotten flesh, and for this to get out of control very quickly. As you can see, we have a zombie infestation, and I think that the intent is to make zombies more difficult, but not necessarily for this to happen. So the other thing, and the reason I'm in a desert, is I wanted to show you guys that one of the changes that they made is that there is supposed to be no more lakes in, like little pools of water in your desert. So you can kind of see that. I actually found one over this way somewhere. Anyway, I also want to show you guys something else that they added. And oh my god, look at that. I'm telling you, it just never ends, and it just gets worse and worse. So they have said that they're going to adjust that behavior. It's just preliminary, so don't worry, guys. Now, the other thing I want to show you guys, and before I go to survival mode, let's take care of this and make it a little easier on ourselves. There we go. That's better, because man, if I switched to survival mode, that would have been bad news. So there's a new thing you can do with clay, and collect our clay, and we'll go back to creative mode, and we can make what they call hardened clay, which is also known as Adobe. And you can make Adobe Pueblos, and they look really cool in the desert. Here's one that I made right here, and this is the style. It's a button, but it looks like the Adobe style here, and here's the entrance to the house here, and you can go up, and I really like this idea for it. It's actually quite nice. I like the look. It's kind of a retextured or recolored quartz. And you go in here, and in order to make it, all you need to do is make a clay block, which you can make like so. And we already have one, but you put it there, put it in the furnace and smelt it, and wait a few seconds, and you will get the hardened clay block, which is right there. So there you go. That's how you do it, and this is how it looks lit up inside by the furnace, and I think it's actually going to be really cool. You can build sort of a dirt house without making it look so ugly. It actually has some style to it when you start out the game or whatever, and I really like the idea of putting these, building sort of a village out of them. Really, really cool. So that's what's coming in the 13W17A snapshot, which is for 1.6. But of course, there's going to be a lot of changes to these before they're released. I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching, and of course, noodle on.